Are you planning to kickstart your fashion journey or you are planning to enroll in a fashion school? Then this video is definitely for you because in this video I'll be sharing some things to consider, some factors to consider before starting your fashion journey, before registering in a fashion school. And yes, please, I am Faith Ebubechuku. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so, comment, like, and also turn on your notification button. Welcome. So by now, I know you must have subscribed, turned on your notification button, liked, and commented. So in this video, I'll be sharing some things to consider before registering in a fashion school, before starting your fashion journey. In no alphabetical order. Most of this was something I didn't consider before registering in a fashion school, and there I'll be sharing some tips so you don't make the mistake I made. So one of the things you should consider is what's passion. Do you have passion for fashion? If you don't have passion for fashion, you might definitely not make it in fashion industry. So one thing you should consider is passion. Do you really have passion for fashion? Do you really want to learn how to sew? This is something you should actually consider, because a lot of persons just go into sewing because they feel like it's like sewing is giving money. You see them, they rush into sewing, which is not like that. It was actually when I started, because I remember when I actually started, my mom actually sews. I never had interest in sewing, but somehow I learned how to sew. I never had the passion to sew, but that passion grew along the line. The passion actually grew. Don't make the mistake I did. So before planning or before kickstarting your fashion journey, one thing you should consider is, do I really have passion for this? If you don't have passion for something, you might not really take that stuff serious. So know if you have passion for fashion, for sewing, then you can as well start. So the second thing is what? Willingness. Are you ready to learn? Because I remember when I was in secondary school, I hated mathematics, but I thought I'd run away from it till I enrolled in a fashion class. Calculation those people do is actually like, they crack their brain in order to give you all these fine outfits you see. You get, it takes a lot of time, and so for you to go into a fashion school, for you to kickstart your fashion journey without from learning, you must be willing to what? Learn. You must be ready to what? Learn. Do you understand? You must be ready. You must be ready to give it your all, to dedicate your time into learning it. So that's second for it. Then number three is finance. A lot of person go into not into fashion, into fashion line. Not, you get, they don't have this, like they never thought of the finance involved. And that was one of the mistakes I did. I never thought about the fashion. I felt okay, I had this money to pay for this fashion class at this particular time, instead of just leaving it to waste, you get, or spending it on something that is not really necessary. So I was like, okay, let me register for fashion classes, you get. I didn't, because finance, when you come to finance, when you go to fashion, you know you have to buy fabrics and all that. You have to buy fabrics, you have to buy pattern paper, you have to buy, there are a lot of things to buy, you get, and all these things you need to buy requires what? Finance. It requires money. So when planning, or when planning to kickstart your fashion journey, always have the finance at the back of your mind, because there will be a lot of works, a lot of projects to do, and you need finance in order to buy fabric, to buy designs, and every other thing, in order to achieve what you actually want. So the next one is availability of a sewing machine. how accessible is a sewing machine to you? That's one other things you should consider, because if you are going to a fashion school, I think you should have an access to a sewing machine, even if it's either a manual sewing machine or industrial sewing machine. You should have access to it, so that it will not be in a case whereby you are being taught you have to wait till the next day when you come for classes before you can actually practice. You need a sewing machine, or you need to have access to a sewing machine, so that when you are being taught, let's say today you are being taught, you get, when you go back you'll be able to like practice what you are being taught. With that, it sticks in your memory, you get you, because if you be like, okay, till the next day when you come again, so before kickstarting your fashion journey, just make sure you have access to what, a sewing machine. Have access to a sewing machine, which is actually very important. Have access to a sewing machine, and it will actually help you a lot in order to do some processes and so on. Then another thing, very important, this one is very important, you should actually consider is what, where and who to learn from. Where is location? Not in a place where you can actually learn this to your satisfaction. If you are in all these villages, you might not be able to see a fashion tutor that will teach you very well, like to the standard you actually want. You get, so where your location actually matters before kickstarting your fashion journey. Your location what actually matters, because your location have a lot of things to things to contribute in your fashion growth, in your fashion journey. And then who, before you start saying, okay, I want to learn, I want to start my fashion journey, I want to enroll in a fashion school, actually know who your tutor will be. You get, who will teach you. Don't just go to any random person. There are some persons that are actually good in sewing, but they don't have that ability to teach. You get, which is the most important thing. You should, when kickstarting your fashion journey, you should be able to go to who is willing to teach you, who can actually teach you to a better understanding. I was so lucky during my time when I actually started my fashion journey. My tutor then was, would I say, she was a sweet soul. She actually helped me. She always tell me, Faith, you can do this. Yeah, she always gave me this encouragement, Faith, you can do it. And teaching me wherever you are, God bless you. So then she will always tell me, you can do it. Actually, the person who will teach you, your fashion tutor, you should actually consider it should be someone who is patient, who is ready to teach. You get, so that's it for that. And then last but not the least, be ready to what, upgrade. Be ready to learn, unlearn and relearn. Be ready to upgrade. The fact that you did a 1 year 6 months fashion class, you went to a 1 year 6 month fashion classes, does not mean that it's okay. Fashion, like, just the way people grow, you get, fashion evolves, you get new designs, new styles and everything. Because if you should think back, you notice that there were a time where there was no corsets, you get, but now corset is ready. Be ready to learn. That's all. I think by now you should actually know what to things to actually consider before starting your journey, your fashion journey. And I know that by the time you are done watching this video, you will actually what, be glad you did. Thank you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. I love you all.